Hi there, my name is Richard McMunn from howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I'm going to teach you the most effective way to answer the interview question, what are the qualities of a good manager? Now obviously this is specific for those people who are going for leadership roles or management positions. I spent a large number of years in the UK Fire Service, 17 years, the majority of which were as a manager and a leader, so I'm best placed to help you to respond to this question. Before I give you a sample response that you can use at your interview, I'm going to give you a few tips and a little bit of teaching to explain how to respond to this question, and also to put you in the shoes of the interviewer so that we understand what they want from you. So the interview question is, what are the qualities of a good manager? So some of the qualities, first of all, let's have a look at them. Now this is not a definitive list, you may be able to come up with some of your own. So some of the qualities of a competent manager, and I would in your response use the word competent. So you could say, well, first of all, the manager needs to be competent in his or her role, have the experience or the qualifications and the training required to carry out the role professionally. So first of all, write these down: being a visionary and a role model for the company. And a visionary is obviously somebody who looks ahead to the future and is always a number of steps ahead than everybody else. They plan for the future. So being a visionary and a role model. And that means, acting in accordance with the mission, the vision and the aims of the company or the organisation. So you should know what those are before you go to the interview. The second thing is being able to delegate work effectively, and that is also with regards to placing your trust into the people below you as a manager. So you have to delegate, you have to train them, and you have to trust and believe in them as well. It's very difficult for a manager to do that sometimes because you want to take control. You want to have control of everything, and that can be a difficult thing because you want to, do everything yourself because you think that nobody else can do it as well as you can. I've been in that position myself. But once you start to delegate and believe in your staff and give them the freedom and autonomy to do well and to grow as individuals, then the team will grow and so will the organisation. So also identifying strengths in employees and using those strengths effectively. So for example, in my business at the present time, I've got someone working with me. He was in an admin role for a year, and I identified that he had the potential to become a good manager. So I then promoted him to the position of manager, but I had to train him up, give him skills, supervisory training, because he was going to manage staff. So it's about looking at those strengths and thinking, actually, this person might be good, that we can position them in the future in the organisation. We need to train them up. So it's about using those strengths effectively and to your advantage. Also about identifying development needs in individuals and providing appropriate feedback and support where necessary. So I would talk about some of the qualities with regards to being able to carry out appraisals with individuals. So that's about sitting down with them, going through their work, providing constructive criticism where required, but also praising individuals where necessary. I don't think that happens enough in the working environment. Praise where praise is due. If somebody's been good, tell them and reward them. And I'm not talking about financial reward. Sometimes just a pat on the back and saying, you know what, thanks, well done, you've done a really good job there. That can have a big effect, just being thankful to people and saying you've done a great job. Also, another quality or qualities of a competent manager is being flexible and adaptable when required. Okay, so for example, seriously, just before I recorded this presentation, I had a bit of an issue with my company. I called my manager. It's 8 o'clock now here in the UK. I called my manager and he was available. He answered the phone. He wasn't at work. He was at home, but he said, "Leave it with me. I'll get onto it." That's about being flexible and adaptable. Being capable of implementing the company's policies, procedures and vision. So you have to have them the forefront of your mind at all times. And it's no different. If you were running a business, you would have a business plan and you would follow it. So being a manager, you have to be capable of implementing the company's policies, procedures and the vision, and also leading by example. Okay, people will look up to you. You have to lead by example. So let's take a look at a sample response. The key qualities should be leadership and the ability to look ahead towards the horizon. The manager needs to be 10 steps ahead and already be making plans for the future. The manager should also be good role models and be capable of leading by example. Approachable, fair and enthusiastic are other important qualities, but above all, a successful manager needs to lead when things are not going as planned. It is his or her responsibility to lift the team out of a difficult period and motivate people to achieve the vision of the organisation. The highest calling of a true leader is inspiring others to reach the highest of their abilities. Now, the company's aims, objectives and vision are what the manager should work towards and have at the forefront of his or her mind at all times. So you can use that response and tweak it and change it to suit your needs, but that's a real strong response. But don't forget to rewatch the video and go through those key tips I gave you at the beginning, because they will help you to provide a really strong response. So if you click the link as well below the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because there's loads of other great videos. But subscribe to the channel, but click the link and you'll go through to my career development website, howtobecome.com. Click the link below and it'll take you to my website. You can have a look there. There's loads of free tips and advice, etc. So yeah, obviously I wish you all the best for passing your interview. Watch the rest of the videos, because I genuinely believe that you can fully prepare for your entire interview by watching my free videos. And yeah, I wish you all the very best. I've been Richard McMunn, and good luck.